I fixed it.
You fixed it, eh?
Yeah, do you have an extra neighborhood story?
I believe so. Let me check.
I forgot to get some.
Screenshotted a bunch on my phone last week.
Oh, you know what? I might have one on my phone. I was screenshotting things last night. Oh, you're almost here. You're walking?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Just so you know.
Thank you.
Oh, that's stupid.
What? Oh, I do have one.
Okay.
I'm good.
I was going to airdrop you one, but then I realized you don't have airdrop, and that's what's stupid to me.
But look at this meme that I didn't crop. I thought it was really funny.
Hey, you suck.
Don't make me laugh.
I like Kanye West.
I don't care. I don't care one way or another about him. I just thought
I
it
like
was
him
funny.
even more for dissing Taylor Swift. Because
I
I
just-
don't like Taylor. I like Taylor Swift. I can jam out to some Taylor Swift, but
I like her music. Yeah.
I like her music, but I think she's overrated
Oh yeah.
and not that great. I think there are way better artists out there, like Lady Gaga or
Gaga.
Katy Perry, or I should just start saying their names over dramatized.
Yeah.
Katy Perry,
Hooray.
Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga.
I don't even like Ariana Grande as a person, I feel like, but she's got a damn good voice.
She does.
These are notes. I broke something. I broke glass. I feel like she could break a glass.
She probably could. I like the please don't stop the music. That's not Ariana. That's
Is that Rihanna?
Rihanna.
Yeah.
Oh, this makes so much more sense. I was like, what did Rihanna do to you?
I like Rihanna.
Yeah.
She's cool.
Oh yeah.
I've heard
agree.
bad things about Ariana Grande.
Oh yeah. She used to
I've
be a
heard she's
porn star. and-
What?
yeah.
I just heard that she was a bitch.
Rick told me that she used to be a porn star. I was like, you would know. Then I asked for proof, and he was like, I'm not showing that to you. So,
I'm gonna ask Josh if he knows.
you should.
Testing.
Yeah. I don't care one way or another, but about most celebrities. But I do find myself occasionally like going down a rabbit hole of like their lives. Like if something dramatic is happening, like I want to know about it. And you know who the best person to do that with? Like to find a rabbit hole,
Who?
if you want? BuzzFeed.
Oh, yeah.
They cover everything.
Yeah, they do.
And you're like, oh, and then there'll be like a link, like, oh, you don't know about that? Click here. And then you're just like, oh. You're like clicking and reading. You're
It's a
just
great place to research.
It is, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't use it for real stuff.
Yeah, I don't either.
If I've
I've heard
say,
neighborhood story. I've gotten neighborhood
Me
stories
too.
on there.
yeah, I don't use it if I want unbiased
facts.
opinion.
Yeah,
But
like Wikipedia. Like
Yeah.
you don't know if you could. I feel like Wikipedia is pretty
yeah,
For the most part,
and you can go
reliable.
down to the bottom,
and see their sources.
yeah. Which I like.
Yeah,
I
same. Like
will-
I'll click on the source and
Yeah.
go to it.
And read that instead. Yeah.
Wikipedia is my life.
Yeah. Oh, we're doing
We don't have to do them first. We can do them second if you want.
okay because
'Cause we already
otherwise, yeah.
Yep, you're fun.
Fine.
This is our podcast, guys. What's with the neighbors?
I forgot my story.
And that's Amy. And she has to be excused for our moment.
Excuse me.
Wait, where is it at? Do you want me to go get it?
Yeah, it's
Since
at
I'm
the
closer to the
printer.
door.
It's at the printer. Yeah. I need to have Alice do that. Alice is in charge of shredding. Keep looking like the camera's over there, but you're right there now. I was talking to myself because I'm the one that...
I always feel really awkward when I get left in here by myself because I never know what to say.
Well, did you see? I wrote back to you.
Yeah, I did. The Topo Chico.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're like, we sing too much. And I was like, no, we don't.
I don't.
We
It's
do.
Not enough.
Not enough. Whoa. That's Bree. This is... No.
That's Amy. What's that noise? Is that the wind?
Yeah.
Is that your gutter?
Yeah, but it was like such like a rhythmic sound.
Yeah.
So it sounded
Sounds like someone was manipulating something.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
the wind. It's really bad.
That's weird. I thought so too.
How many times are we going to try to start this episode?
Hey guys, this is What's with the Neighbors, our true crime and paranormal podcast, and I'm Bree.
And that's
Amy over
you
there.
Messed up.
Sorry.
It's okay.
That's Amy.
That's Bree.
It's okay. Sorry.
It's all right.
So, this is episode 33, and we're not going to be awkward anymore. Amy is no longer dying.
No, I'm not.
Yes, guys, Amy was sick, as you saw that we posted on Facebook.
Yeah.
And even though she was sick, she still came through.
I'm
posting
much
things.
Better. Yes, thank you. I didn't post stuff. You did.
You know, but you edited stuff.
Well,
and you
yeah.
did stuff.
Well, I was feeling okay yesterday.
Shut up. Stop.
I know. I'm sorry. Yes. Okay.
It's okay. I get it. I can't take nice things either.
I know. That's one thing we need to go to therapy about.
Excuse me. Sorry.
We need to go to therapy.
It's going to be hard to cut out.
Yeah, it is.
As you were talking.
I'll try.
People are going to be like, what's that noise? It's a demon. That burp that you sent me.
That was you that made that noise after. I burped, and then you're like, "Bruh." Oh, I need to call you back.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
You put a reminder on your phone to call me back.
If I do the auto thing, like I'll call you back later, or call me in a minute or something, it will put it in my phone.
Oh.
Like to remind, like,
That's cool.
hey, you told them.
I do that a lot. Like, I tell people I'm going to call them back, and I never call them back. And they're like,
Oh.
you never called me back. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I'm sorry, I suck. Like,
Yeah.
I have kids, and they make me lose my damn mind.
You have to have a mind in order to lose it.
Yep, it's gone.
Yeah.
It's out. It's just done. It's just like gel.
Stop making me
Oh,
laugh.
sorry, I said I was going to make you laugh.
This is a very serious
Amy
episode.
did so much hardcore ab workouts this week, guys. Like, she's so sore.
My body hurts so bad.
Did you say your body hurts?
My body. Well, my ribs.
I thought you said your potty hurts at first, and then I had to clarify that you said your body hurts. Because I thought you said potty at first.
My butt hurts.
Because I know you refer to it as a potty, right?
Oh, yeah, I do. Because I'm a child.
Yeah. I love that. It's cute.
A lot of people think you shouldn't do that, and you should talk about it with the real words, but
Vagina.
that's not how I grew up.
Penis. Sorry, you can take that out.
I'm going to.
Yep. It's fine. It's fine. Because we are a true crime and paranormal podcast. It's
for
not
children.
about it's not about your parts.
It's not about
Although we may talk about them sometimes and stories.
Yeah.
Do you have a neighborhood story?
Yeah, I do.
Let's hear it.
And good, because my phone's gonna die, so I'm glad I'm going first. So this is actually
Oh, fudge.
what?
Nothing.
What?
I may have remembered it. Go ahead.
Okay, so this is I'll show you the picture after, but it says thousands of people plan to attend a barbecue in front of the home of a vegan Australian woman who took her neighbors to court over the smell of meat cooking in their backyard.
No. Oh
Would that
my
be
God. I wish
awesome?
I could be there. All that steak. Oh,
That's like a lot of tri-tip.
that's a straight up eat shit.
Yeah. I mean, I would absolutely.
I'd be like, I can do whatever I want. You know,
This is my backyard.
It's a free country.
I'm not cooking up humans back here.
Yeah. Or are you?
Are you?
Hang on a second. Let me see. This is important, so I have to see if I brought it.
Leon, I just love that you come in here with us every time. I was talking for him today, and it was cracking Alice up. He was wanting a treat, but she opened up the lid, and so he had to grab it. And they were like talking back and forth, and she was laughing so hard. And then I got tired of doing it after like 30 minutes of doing it.
Dear God.
Yeah, and like she's like doing other things, and she's talking to him, And I was like, okay, no more Alice. And so then she like kept doing it. So then I was like, Alice, I don't want to talk to you anymore. You're so mean to me. And
I forgot it.
oh, what was it?
Stickers.
Oh, dang it.
So can I go first? Sorry.
I guess.
So I realized this week that I haven't done one from California yet.
You haven't.
Yeah. And I was like, ooh, I want to do a really cool one.
Yeah.
And I didn't even look in the book. But after looking in the book, I realized I'm covering the one that you put in the book
Knock
for.
it off.
So I'm doing the Queen Mary. Because that's a really cool ship.
Oh, that one
Today, Junior.
is that the one that you wanted to go to? Like you're like you want to go to. I think you and your mom were talking about wanting to go to that one.
I definitely want to go to it, but it might not have been that one.
No.
I definitely want to go to it.
Maybe we've talked about you wanting to go to it before.
Probably. I don't know. This is awkward.
So far, it's an awkward episode.
So let's get into the history. You ready?
No.
Come sail away.
Come sail away. Come sail away with me.
That was beautiful.
You're welcome.
So the Queen Mary, now located in.
Hold on.
Yeah. What
I'm
up,
sorry.
dude?
Okay. The music. We're just singing. And you're like, that's beautiful. Alice thinks that she has a very beautiful voice when she sings.
So does Charlotte.
But Alice is like, it was cute, but now she does it like, what? She does it nonstop. And it sounds like this.
It's like very kind of like trying to whiny. Like,
yeah. What?
kind of trying to sound like Britney Spears.
Yes.
Oh, baby.
And Bruno said, no. Or whatever the song is. And it's driving me insane.
But you know, I used to try to sing like that
Me
because
too.
Britney Spears was out.
Yes.
And that's how she sings.
Oh, but Alice,
So does Christina Aguilera. She sings a lot like that too.
I feel like there's someone else that does that, sings like that. Sometimes Ariana Grande will sing like that.
Yeah.
Occasionally, but yes, everything
Ole, ole, ole. Ole, ole, ole. Who's that? Shakira?
Shakira, yeah.
I mean, she's got a lovely voice, though.
She does. Yeah. So, just run up the red nose.
Oh, God.
Yesterday.
Stop it.
I like flat out yesterday because I was not in the mood. I was like, no more. I can't.
And then she left her kid at my house for like 4+ hours.
I can't wait until she says that she feels comfortable to sing in front of you because it's.
I think I've caught her singing in front of me before.
But it didn't sound like
Oh no, wait.
this.
I think she said she likes to sing, but she doesn't like to sing in front of people. So
Yeah.
yeah, you're right. Yep.
It's painful.
Oh.
Painful.
Somebody rang your. God dang. Hang on a second.
Are your kids outside?
Yeah. Natalie's at the door.
Hello.
Hey, go back to Dad. Go get Daddy. She had people smile. Hi. Hi, go get Daddy.
They go get him.
Let me see where Josh is real quick. Okay, he's right there. He sees him.
That's cute. Take a screenshot of that and send that to your mom.
Let me make sure they left.
They're still sitting there saying hi. Oh my gosh, stop.
Hi, Bug. Hi, Bug.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom.
Okay. All right. I'm sorry. That was cute.
You could do that. Sit there all day and look at
I
that.
could.
That was cute.
I just get paranoid ever since Charlotte tried to run away.
Yeah.
Tried to run away. She didn't try to run away.
Yeah. Well, she got very far.
She did. She got to the next door neighbor's house inside of their house.
It's pretty far.
Okay. So, the Queen Mary.
Yay!
It is inside the book.
It's inside the book?
It's inside the book of What's with the Neighbors.
Oh,
We have to mark it off on our sticker book. So
Yeah.
you guys, if you want to know more, just go back some episodes and you'll figure it out. I'm not going to explain it. Okay, so the Queen Mary,
Wow, okay.
which is now located in Long Beach, California, but was actually built in a shipyard located in Clydebank, Scotland, under the ownership of a British cruise line based in England.
whoa.
So I know it's a long, but it was originally like in
A
Britain.
cruise
so
ship?
yes,
And now it's the Queen Mary.
it is. It was the Queen Mary then too. It was a
Oh.
cruise ship. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know the history about it, apparently. I thought it
Um,
was like a Navy SEAL ship.
I'll get to it.
Okay.
So it took 3.5 years to actually finish. Like this boat took forever because
Oh, jeez.
the time that it was built, the Great Depression happened. So
Oh, yeah.
they had lots of setbacks. But
COVID.
once it was finished, COVID. Yeah, that's like the Great Depression
That's
now.
our-
It's like everything, the reason that everything's delayed, COVID. The Great Depression. That was their
That was
Sorry.
their COVID. Yep.
so once it was finished, the final cost came down to £3.5 million, which equals to about 4.8 million in today's US
In
dollars.
today's?
Yeah.
Dang.
So it's a pretty expensive boat. All that time and money was worth it because it ended up being the fastest and most powerful ship in the ocean, even more powerful and better than the Titanic.
I was just going to ask if
So.
what it compared to the Titanic.
She was badass.
Well, she clearly survived.
Yeah. There was no icebergs in her way. There were some other ships, but you'll find out.
Oh, okay.
So she got her name, obviously, by the Queen Mary, but legend has it is that they actually intended on it to be named after Queen Victoria. So at the time, King George, he was like funding it.
Mhm.
And so they went to him with the idea of the name being Queen Victoria. And they're like, okay, well, we want the boat to be named after the greatest queen that Britain has had. And he's like, oh my God, you want her named after my wife, Queen Mary?
Oh, no, this is awkward.
And they're just like, okay,
yeah.
you paid for it. Sure, that's what we meant. She's the greatest queen ever.
That's that's so awkward. This
Right.
whole episode.
Everything is awkward.
Awkward.
Everything is awkward. So she Queen Mary finally made her first voyage in May of 1936, serving as a host to the world's most famous and glamorous individuals,
Oh.
including the Duke and Duchess of Windsor, Bob Hope, Fred Astaire, Audrey Hepburn, and even Winston Churchill.
Bob Hope, the Pope?
No, Bob Hope was not a pope. Bob Hope was a comedian. He did like comedy for USO and he was an actor too. He was before our time, but he was great. Only reason I know who he is
I don't know
because
how I thought he was a pope.
the podiatrist I used to work for like saw him. He was his podiatrist.
Winston
Super cool.
Churchill is like, whew.
Yeah. Yep. That was a big individual.
Okay, sorry.
God, Josh, pay attention. Sorry. My
You're
kid's
fine.
still at the doorbell. So in 1939, World War II broke out, and the ship was transformed into a troop ship that was known as the Grey Ghost. So
Gotcha.
the
Okay.
warship, increasing its capacity from 2,410 to 5,500.
Because why not just cram them in like
Yep.
sardines?
Yep.
You know what it is? He's probably like, go ring the doorbell.
She's still ringing it.
She's like,
Okay.
okay.
Notifications. She's gonna be there for hours. It's pure entertainment.
Mhm.
So she actually set the record for carrying the most people on a floating vessel,
Oh,
and ended up
jeez.
being over 15,000 people, like at one time, I guess.
On the
Yeah.
at the same time?
I'm guessing that's what it like. If you set a record, then I would assume so.
Oh my gosh.
So during this time, she was not only the place where the order for D-Day was signed, where Winston Churchill did
No
that,
way.
but she actually like participated in it, in the invasion.
Wow.
Towards the end of the whole war, she transported more than 22,000 war brides and their children to the U.S. and Canada, calling it the Bride and Baby Voyages. So she did a lot of good.
She did a lot of good.
After the war, she was refurbished and went back to its luxury cruises by July of 1947.
So she's like, gotta go to work.
Yep.
Sorry.
Bye.
Bye. I'm back. Here I am. I'm ready to work again.
Gotta go do my thing.
Yeah.
So by the 1960s, cruises were so out and air travel was so in.
In the 60s?
Yeah. Like they were affordable then.
Gotcha.
So like, you know, I know like my grandma and other individuals that were a little bit a lot older than me would talk about how like air travel back in the day, like you would dress up
Oh, yeah.
and like actually go on a flight and like get a big course meal and stuff like that. But now it's just like you go in there on your comfy clothes and go where you're going. So that's what that kind of was.
They also probably had more seats back or room back then
Yeah.
because now they try to cram as many people
like
as possible.
why are you gonna dress up and go on a plane just so you can go to your destination? Like, oh, let's get all fancy and get on the plane. And I don't know. I just think that's silly.
I bet they have
I'm
more
gonna
room.
sleep the whole time.
I know. Please don't talk to me.
Yeah.
Wake me up if they have the biscuits.
Shut the crying baby up. Sorry, everybody. That's me. So, like 1930s, you know. with
You're the
whole-
crying baby.
Yeah, my child is the
Yes,
crying baby.
yes.
Or me, you know. Depends on how bad the turbulence is.
I just wanted to reiterate that you weren't telling people that you were telling people that you are the crying baby, the person saying shut your crying baby
Oh,
up.
no, I am definitely not. I
You're the
am
baby crying.
I am the baby crying. I am the person that everybody hates on the plane. I apologize. So, after this, since she wasn't being used for all these big cruises, she would be used for shorter cruises to islands. But since there was like no AC or like luxury pools on board, it died down pretty quickly.
Oh.
And her duty came to an end in 1967. Sorry, I thought I'd already said 19. God dang it. Allie, stop ringing the doorbell. I'm getting notification after notification.
You're fine.
So her still going off. Her duty came to an end in 1967, and she was sold for $3.45 million to the city of Long Beach, California, to serve as a museum and even a hotel.
Oh, wow.
She made her 1,001 and final voyage across the Atlantic. She traveled across the Atlantic 1,001 times and has been permanently docked in California ever since 1967.
Jeez.
So, as I always say...
Is she in the ocean still? Or
Yes.
did they like...
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
So she's permanently docked
Yep.
at a dock.
Yeah, my dad had said that she was probably like welded or something to the area, so she can't like move.
That makes sense. Are you telling him to...
Yeah.
I swear he's probably like, go ring the doorbell.
He's working on the car.
Go mess with mom. Can he change my oil too? Or, you know,
If you buy all the stuff for it, probably.
Rick does it all the time.
Oh.
It's no big deal.
My oil light's been on, so he's like, I have to change it. He's very good at maintenance. Okay, so, as I always say, in order to have some hauntings, we have to have some deaths.
Yay!
So, since she set sail, there have been 55 reported deaths, 16 of them crew and 41 passengers.
Oh my gosh.
On the Queen Mary...
She wasn't very good at keeping the people alive.
Right? I mean, she went through a lot, so not too bad. On the Queen Mary,
Go ahead.
Some of them were relating to natural deaths. A lot of them were related to natural deaths.
Sure.
So, like, passengers, like, dying in their bedrooms or whatever. And, like, there are, like, normal 1900s ship maintenance shit stuff. And even war. Most deaths that I found, like I said, were natural. or even unknown. So I'm just going to go over all the like traumatic ones.
Okay.
Kind of traumatic ones. Okay, this is a long list.
Oh boy.
So 1936, I'm just going to say the last name, a Golding died from a skull fracture. In 1945, a Stock, who was only 17, accidentally drank some acid thinking it was gin and poisoned himself.
How do you accident?
Yep. 1951.
Why is her acid just sitting out though?
Yeah, like, oh, let me drink some acid. It's right by the glasses. Lee died going overboard. 1959. A Boyland also died going overboard. 1966. A McCarthy suffered from an accidental fall. 1966. A J. Petter, who was only 18 at the time, was crushed to death by a waterweight door, which is door number 13, located in the engine room. He was found, this is just detailed, he was found with his arms pinned to his side. He was taken to the hospital ward showing signs of crushing injuries to his arms, chest, and pelvis, and he was bleeding from his nose. He was injected with morphine, but died shortly after. They probably like knew it was coming. They're like, yeah, this guy's going to die. Let's just put him out of his misery for pain.
Yeah.
Which is sad. And I'm pretty sure it said that like he's been on like the ocean his whole life, and like he wanted to like work on it for the rest of his life. And
well, he did.
Yeah, poor kid.
What didn't last long?
I know.
That was mean. I take that back, doll. That was. I apologize. What's a doll's name?
What? I didn't say doll.
Do we need no?
Oh, doll. Oh, I said Annabelle Jr.
No.
No. Okay. Mary. No, that's too oldie.
That's
no,
my
it's
aunt's
not.
name.
Sorry.
She would haunt people.
Oh, don't say that.
She wouldn't haunt me.
Lucy.
Lucy.
Okay, Lucy the doll. Anyway, so in 1945, an Ashburn, who was a U.S. Navy, I'm assuming he died while he was serving on it, went overboard. In 1950, another man went overboard, and I didn't get the year for this one, but there was an accidental death from a Boothman, Miss F. Boothman. And I put question mark, because it was the only one that said accidental. And I'm like, accidental or not?
AKA murder.
Murder. So now, while being used in the war, we're going to talk about some more murders or deaths, not murder. Depends on how you look at it.
Yeah.
Now, while being used, right, exactly. Now, while being used in the war, the Queen Mary was carrying 10,000 troops and was sailing in a zigzag pattern to avoid sub attacks. Both the Queen Mary and another ship, the HMS Curacao, thought they had the right of way, but the Queen, and I'm pretty sure the Queen Mary was in the wrong. And they sliced right through the ship. Like butter is what it said as the
smooth like butter.
Yeah, like legit. Like the report of the guy who put it on, like, because they went to court for it, but one of the guys who was on the Queen Mary reported that it was like butter, that it just went right through, and they were going about 25 knots, which I think that's like, I read online it's like 28 miles an hour for a car, but like if you're on water and you're like this huge ass ship, then that's pretty fast. And at the time, due to safety measures, they were not supposed to stop to help survivors, so it killed like 300 people on the other boat. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure everyone on the Queen Mary was fine too, but I'm not 100%, so don't quote me.
300 people that they could.
Now, why am I telling you this about the other ship? Well, we're talking about deaths, and, you know, those souls could very well be on the Queen Mary today. So, I don't know.
Oh,
maybe.
Sorry,
you're fine.
Should have asked you
My
that.
little fun little tidbit. It's fun. Okay, so that's all I have for that part. So let's get into the little ghosties.
You said that the story wasn't funny, and I find it hilarious.
I find death very funny.
It's
Stop it. You're going to hurt yourself. Stop it. So over the past...
if I laugh like that with my chest, it's not as bad as when I do my belly.
So sorry.
I'll just start laughing
Can
like
you?
that.
You're gonna make me laugh every time you laugh like that. It sounds so fake.
Stop. I have to like hold
Okay.
my four ribs.
Stop.
Stop. It hurts so bad.
Okay, so oh, poor Amy. I'm so sorry.
I'll just drink myself away out of pain. I took medicine too because I'm like, this hurts so
Is you
bad.
sore?
It's so sore. You know, like you do a plank.
Do you need something?
No. I'm saying, you know how like you do the breathe drink.
Some pain meds left over from my
No.
kidney.
No. It's fine. It will go away. But you know when you do a plank
Yeah.
and like the next day you're like,
You got the exercise without even having a workout, buddy. Look at you.
I did the wrong muscles.
Get the core, man.
Word.
Okay.
Come on.
So over the past 60 years, the Queen Mary has had as many as 150 known spirits walking the show.
Holy crap.
Yeah, that's a lot. So I apologize because I'm a little bit everywhere in the story because I did it at like 4 different times. What?
Sorry, I'm being very distractive
You're
today.
fine. What did you do?
I just pet him. Like I went like this and he went like this.
Oh, he covered his face.
Across the face.
It's so cute.
I'm all over the place today.
You're
I'm sorry.
fine.
And you're all over the place, apparently.
Yeah, I literally like wrote this on throughout the week, and
Okay.
when I don't do it on like 2 solid days like straight, then I end up getting all over the
Your
place.
facts are all
yeah.
I mean,
all
your
weird.
facts are right, but
Yeah, they're all weird.
yeah.
And just jumbled in different places. And then I'll find more facts and I'm like, oh crap, well, where am I going to put this?
Yeah. That's
Okay, so in the engine room, which is said to be a hotspot for activity, where the famous door number 13 that crushed the men
Right.
is an area where a man in blue coveralls sporting a beard has been seen walking the length of the shaft alley, then disappearing by the door.
Oh my gosh.
The same man has supposedly been heard whistling, seen wandering the halls looking for a wrench, and some have reported having spots of greasy fingerprints on their faces.
Ew.
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah. It's like, touch your face. Ew, don't touch my face.
Don't
with your
touch my
greasy, nasty
greasy
hands.
hands.
Go wash your hands. Where there used to be the first and second class swimming pools, I guess they're now closed. Women have often been seen appearing in 1930s style swimsuits, wandering the decks near the pool, and some have reported sounds of splashing and seen wet footprints going to the changing rooms.
Ew, no, I don't like that.
Yeah, I know. It freaks me out. Lastly, in that same swimming area, I think this is in the second class swimming area, a young girl holding a teddy bear has been seen specifically.
Aw.
Oh, never mind. Specifically in the first class swimming area. I wrote it there.
Oh.
Another
okay.
thing in the second class swimming room, a spirit of another little girl they believe who's named Jackie, who drowned in the pool back in
Jackie.
the day, has been heard laughing.
It's a child.
I know. Ew, children. I have
Ew.
children. I love them. I don't like
Children.
children souls.
They shouldn't be laughing.
No.
Always be serious and
Be serious. But at the same time, no. Just don't
Just don't be
hide.
there.
Yeah. In the Queen's Salon, aka the Mayfair Room, a beautiful woman in an elegant white evening gown has been seen dancing by herself in the shadows of the corner of the room.
Oh. Why is that
That's
so
also
sad?
that's creepy to me.
Yeah.
There's a room called Stateroom B340. In 1948, a British third-class passenger, Walter J. Adamson, passed away in the room, and details of his death are unknown.
Uh-huh.
In 1966, a woman staying in that room reported that she woke up when the bed covers were pulled off of her and she saw a man standing at the foot of her bed. She screamed and called for a staff member, but apparently he had vanished into thin air.
Oh my gosh.
Fun times. Years later, guests staying in that room have reported hearing someone knocking on the door in the middle of the night and seeing bathroom lights mysteriously turn on and off. Even the hotel's maids started complaining that they would find the bathroom water running even when no one had stayed in the room for days.
Oh my.
One reported that the bed covers were pulled right off after she had put them on.
That's so mean.
I know, it's like having a
Do
kid.
it again. It's not good enough.
Like having a kid or a cat. The room was closed temporarily and reopened to those thrill seekers looking for a night of paranormal fun.
Would you stay in that room?
The report said that they're not like really malicious or anything. They just do things. So maybe I would definitely stay on this boat. I would say that.
So far, you have not said no to anything that you have covered.
Maybe if
except for the exorcist room house.
1,000% if I had someone with me. Yes.
Okay.
Not by myself. Especially my daddy. Maybe my mom. My mom makes me not scared too, but my dad really makes me not scared. But
he
also
you up.
He can't. But my dad really loves paranormal stuff, so I don't know. He kind of would make it worse. I feel like. Sorry, Dad. Did you hear that? The first time I ever went to the dentist, this guy scared the crap out of me.
How?
He's like, it's gonna hurt so bad. They're gonna give you so many shots. Like it was the first, and I'm like, dude, you're traumatizing me. He's so good at working you up. But in the best and the worst ways. So thanks, Dad. You are great.
You're fantastic.
You're the best. And my mom would just be like really chill and like she'd be like, let's turn on Netflix.
Yeah.
Oh no, the TV turned off.
It's no big deal.
Oh crap, we gotta record this.
Why does your mom have such a deep voice?
No, I don't know. Mom, you don't have a deep voice. Let's put this on TikTok. I don't know what I'm saying. Other reports include a tall, dark... They're going to call me after this.
Yeah, they are.
Especially since my dad's completely caught up with us now.
He's like, the heck?
He calls me all the time and tells me things that
Aww.
that he liked on the show. Other reports include a tall, dark-haired man in the 1930s in a 1930s styled suit has been seen. Also, running water, which is pretty common. Lights turning on in the middle of the night. Phones randomly ringing with no one on the other end. A baby's cry has been heard in the children's play area. Disembodied voices. And pictures have been captured of figures. And I'm sure, like, lots of EVPs, I'm sure, have been caught and whatnot. Because they have done, like, paranormal investigations there. So, I wanted to do something different because I know this place has been covered a lot. And I don't think a lot of places have, or a lot of podcasts have, like, read customer reviews. So I went on Yelp and typed in haunted.
So cool.
So I figured I would do that. So this one says, the Queen Mary is so amazing and I can't wait to return. My girlfriends and I stayed there February 17th, 2013 and stayed in my room M001. Let's just say what happened in our room surprised me and my friends. The room was amazing as we stayed in the King Harbor suite with an extra room for a third bed. This place sounds amazing to stay in, by the way.
Yeah, I'm actually going to ask my brother if he stayed there.
It's not open anymore.
Oh, never mind then.
When would he have stayed there?
A couple of years ago.
Oh, it may have been open. I think it closed during COVID.
Okay, because yeah, this was before COVID. He went down there. He went down there for his friends. He was getting honored for something, and it was on a ship.
Oh,
around a ship.
It may have been that. They do events.
Yeah. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
You're fine.
I'm going to text him.
So, the room was amazing as we stayed in the King Harbor suite with an extra room for a third bed. We fell asleep around 11:30 p.m. and I all of a sudden opened my eyes at 12:56 a.m. to see the sight of seeing the main lights on in the room. I was stunned and looked over at my girlfriend and she was asleep and my other girlfriend was snoring in the other room. So it wasn't either of them. I woke up my girlfriend next to me and said, "Did you turn on the lights?" She said, "No." I said, "Well, somebody did." We then walked over to the light switch, which was a push button, and we tried to tap on it and make it come on thinking it had a short, but nothing happened. We decided to try to fall back asleep, but before then, my friend told me that she had to turn the TV off 6 times because it kept coming on.
That's so annoying.
After finally falling asleep, you're fine, awakened by my
How'd
girlfriend.
you text me?
Was that me?
That's your text message sound.
I didn't text you, did I? Maybe you didn't answer my previous one?
Okay, get it. You're almost there.
Oh, it was probably just alerting you.
Yeah, again, because I didn't actually view it.
You suck. After finally falling asleep again, I was awakened by my girlfriend tapping on my shoulder and saying, "The lights are on again." I freaked.
Oh my gosh.
I looked at the time and it was now 5:56 a.m. Again, 4 minutes before the top of the hour. How crazy is that? All right. Another review says, very cool experience. Visited the Queen Mary February of 2018. I'm writing this review of my experience because of the haunted tour. They also have haunted tours, by the way.
Nice.
I went into this tour halfway as a skeptic, but definitely left this place a full-on believer. When we went into the room under the front deck of the ship, we heard screaming and banging on the pipes coming from under us.
No.
Keep in mind that is an area that no one can get into. During the same time, we shut off all our phone lights and stood in silence. I felt something lightly touch my back touch the back of my arm, and I quickly turned on my flashlight. Come to find out, no one was standing near me. Unfortunately, I was so freaked out, I didn't even think to record this experience. When we were near the pool area, we also experienced technical problems with our phones.
That's normal with.
Yep. We were trying to take pictures and our phones wouldn't save the pictures and kept closing out of the camera app. Other than that,
no evidence.
No, swipe it. Swipe right. Other than that, the history and the beauty of the ship is an experience in itself. The tour guides were very informative and really knew their stuff. One of my favorite parts of the ship was the staircase. You can still see the indents on the floor from women's heels, as that was the area where they would stand and chat and smoke. That's cool.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a fun... Okay, this one says, what a beautiful, historical, definitely haunted ship. LOL. LOL. My sister, myself, and our husbands decided to sightsee around the Queen Mary ship while waiting to board a carnival cruise. That's cool. We walked around the ship
taking... to hype up your
exactly. We walked around the ship taking pics while admiring all the photographs of famous passengers from the past. We had read about the ship's haunted history and found it somewhere amusing to be on board of such a historical ship. While my sister and I were in the ladies' room, I decided I would pretend to leave and then sneak and take a picture of my sister while hiding behind the exit wall. This is me being an asshole in a haunted place and then something happening to me. LOL. Later, when I looked at the photo, I saw a pair of eyes up at the ceiling above my sister's head.
That makes me want to throw up.
Yeah. I have no doubt in my mind that paranormal spirits truly still reside there. And last one. Indeed, it is haunted. We love it. I skipped a whole bunch of this one because it talked about how delicious the freaking food is and it made me hungry. So the food's great there, apparently. Or it was.
That's funny.
The room was very comfortable, but we were woken quite frequently by disembodied voices and doorknob rattling and other strange sounds. It is seriously haunted, but nothing malicious. Just fun and a bit hair-raising at times. Take Matt's investigative tour at 11 p.m. Well worth it.
Oh, that's cool.
So, fun fact about the Queen Mary: it
Okay.
almost inspired Walt Disney to create a haunted mansion at sea.
That would be so cool.
So, Walt Disney Company had become a leaseholder to the Queen Mary, so
Of
they
course.
actually pretty much owned it. They inherited it from another company that they worked with. And they gave her a facelift and brought her back to her former glory, opening her up to the public as a 1930s themed ship. And they had dressed up actors and music and food that was all to the theme.
Yeah.
Disney.
Disney.
They even offered free admission for those who got park tickets. So,
Oh.
but it wasn't really a big hit. Nobody really wanted to go to a 1930s themed ship over going to a ride at an amusement park.
Sure.
Um,
I would do both.
so right, I would too. Sounds like so much fun.
Yeah.
So they ended up dropping the lease as of like 1993 because it wasn't really that big of a deal. But
I bet it would be
Yeah.
now.
yeah, I would totally go on. That
Yeah.
sounds like a blast. So as of today, not long ago, she was a wonderful place to tour, eat, and even stay in as a hotel. But according to their website, they're closed.
Oh.
So I don't.
I bet
I don't.
it has to do with COVID.
It says that they needed critical work done on the ship. I mean,
Yeah.
it's been in salt water for however many years.
Yeah.
And it's probably got rust and super
Oh,
bad
yeah.
stuff, like holes maybe. So they're probably patching up some much needed work. But yeah, it might not be reopening because of COVID. I don't know.
Yeah.
Um,
They probably took COVID to do all of that and
Yeah.
whatnot.
Yep. But they did like paranormal tours, and like I said, you could stay there as a hotel, and they did like paranormal investigators go there and stuff. So
That's so cool.
yeah, I would love to stay there.
I would say
looks
there.
like a blast.
Sounds like it's not super scary.
Mhm.
As long as the children don't laugh.
I would even like to. I want to learn more about the history. I love that kind of stuff.
Yeah. I like it just went through that other ship like butter.
Yeah.
But I also like that she was like a cruise ship. Then she's like, sorry, peace, gotta go to work.
Gotta go to war.
And then came back and she's like, party time.
Yeah.
I like that.
That was the Queen Mary
Thank you.
in Long Island, California. What up, California?
Thank you.
California.
We know how to party.
Party.
My brother did not go to
In
that
the
one.
city of Long Beach.
He went to the USA Michael.
Oh, cool. Is that his name?
My brother?
Yeah.
My brother's name is Zach.
USA Michael. Oh, okay. Wait, who do you
My
have a-
brother-in-law's name is
Oh,
Michael.
your brother. Okay.
Okay. Oh, dang it.
Oh, do you have a true crime story for me?
I do have a true story.
What?
So, when I was... okay. I'm fine.
Fine.
Let's try not to have as many edits.
It's
Okay.
fine.
So when I was like murder on Google, which that's exactly how I search every murder story.
Just murder.
Murder.
Okay.
No. When I pulled up Google, it was the Route 66. Like, you know how Google has those little themes on its logo.
Okay.
Okay. So it was like, know about Route 66, and you like clicked it and it was a little video, and I don't know if it was like the founding day of Route 66 or whatever, but
Yeah.
I was like, inspiration, I bet there's murders on Route 66, and there is.
Ooh.
So this is
sorry for my excitement. I thought it was gonna be something else, but now I'm so excited.
so I don't know if there's more murders. I'm pretty sure there is, but this one happened in like Arizona area. So
Oh.
I'm going to tell you. So we
Route
all
66.
know we can get our kicks on Route 66. It is a highway that spans across 2,448 miles of the
Damn.
western half of the United States. It's one of the first highways built here. It takes you from the Ozarks to LA.
The
Did you finish Ozark?
I'm almost done. I'm like halfway.
The ending is so good.
I'm so stressed out.
I think that they're done.
I've been stressed out the entire time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't think that they're doing it anymore.
No, yeah, they're done. Yeah,
Which
this
is-
is the final season.
They finished
I
it
just
off
got
pretty
to
well.
where a particular character kills a very important being.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, you're like almost
Yeah,
done.
because am I okay?
Yeah, there's
I'm so
I don't
stressed
even think
out.
there's an episode left after that, or maybe there's one more.
There should be another half of a season, unless she kills someone else. Oops.
Well, I'll take this out.
Ruth killed the nephew.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Oh yeah, you're forever.
Yeah,
away. Okay.
yeah, I'm about halfway.
Sorry. I thought you were talking about something else. I was like, no, that happens on like the last episode.
Okay. Anyway.
Okay.
Brrrp.
So
Sorry.
So June 6th on so it was June 6th on June 6th of 1961, the
It's 2
Welsh...
days before my birthday.
Happy birthday, Bree.
Thanks.
The Welsh family, James and Eartha Marie, and their 4 sons, Jimmy, Billy, Tommy, and Johnny.
What? It's like, I love the names. They're all very old school and
Very-
basic.
Very 60s.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ranged in the age ranged from 12 to 5 years old. They wanted to take a road trip from Spencer, Oklahoma, where they were from, to California to visit Eartha's mother in Tulare, California. It was going to be a long 3 days.
I love a good
drive.
road trip, though.
I know.
Maybe not 3 days.
Not with your kids, though.
Yeah. No.
Unless they're older.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was going to be a 1,400-mile trip, but they said it was like long overdue. We need to go see grandma, yada, yada, yada.
She's gonna die soon.
She's probably going to die. So James Sr., also known as JD, was a truck driver and saved up money to purchase a 1959 Oldsmobile sedan 2 weeks before their trip. So they're like, we're going to be comfy. We're
They're
going to be
riding
in a new
in
car.
style.
Yeah.
Look at them.
The first night they stayed in Amarillo, Texas.
Amarillo by morning. I'm sorry.
And the second night they first stopped at Ash Fork, Arizona to get gas and a motel. But JD thought that the price was too high. So he's like, let's go to the next town. So they moved down 13 miles, still no motel. So they're like, we'll just pull over and sleep on the side of the road, which was exactly what their kids wanted to do. Because the kids got brought a backpack, or why did I say backpack? A little tent, and they're like, can we please stay in the tent? And they're like, I don't know if we'll have a place to stay. And they're like, but you can bring it anyways, whatever, because we got this new sedan, we got plenty of room.
We got the new vehicle, but
Yeah.
I guess you can ride in your or stay in your tent.
Yeah, so they brought the tent, and they like kind of parked off. There was like rocks kind of blocking them from Route 66. So the kids were super excited to sleep in, and the parents slept in the car. Don't say it.
Oh. I won't. I know what you're. Yeah.
I just saw your brain. You're like, I know what I want to say. No, Brie, don't say it. So just before
If the sedans are rocking, don't come a knocking.
my mic just fell.
If the sedans are squeaking, don't come a creeping.
Stop. So
Sorry.
just before dawn, Johnny, the 5-year-old, climbed out of the tent and went to the car to wake up his parents. You know,
Typical 5-year-olds.
Yeah. But they wouldn't wake up, and he's like, what's going on? So he went to go back to the tent to where his brothers were sleeping. He woke up the older ones, and he's like, Mommy and Daddy aren't waking up. There's something on Mommy's face.
Oh, no.
So Jimmy, the oldest, opened the car door and investigated. He discovered both his parents were cold and lifeless and covered in blood.
Oh.
The boys walked to the highway and attempted to wave down a car. They waved and screamed for about an hour, and finally someone pulled over to help them, and that person was Don Kramer. The boys shouted, to go check on my parents. There's something wrong with them. So Don obviously was like, yeah, we need to call 911. So he probably I couldn't find out if he went to those roadside assistance phone booths or
like the ones they had on the side of the road.
Yeah. Or
there were no cell phones then, guys.
there were no cell phones, or if he drove to the closest gas station or something like that.
Oh yeah.
So, but he called 911, and Arizona Highway Patrolman arrived at the scene shortly after 6 a.m. He discovered that Eartha and J.D. Welch died from a gunshot wound. And then the county sheriff responded, the county sheriff responded for backup, and the sheriff's deputy was right behind him. So everyone's showing up to this murder scene. The officers requested the assistance of a Dr. A.J. Gungle as well.
Gungle.
Gungle, not Jungle Brie.
Oh.
Gungle.
Welcome to the Gungle.
Welcome to the Gungle. We got fun and games. no, it wouldn't be fun and games because he's Gungle,
Yep.
so he's the off-brand. So we got mediocre games and carrots.
Carrots. Because carrots are definitely not fun.
I don't know why I said that.
And carrots.
So, Mr. and Mrs. Welsh had been shot in their sleep at close range with a .22 caliber weapon. JD likely heard the shots because of the way that his body was positioned, and it looked like he had defense wounds on
How
him.
did the kids not hear it?
You know, I was wondering that. So I don't know how your kids sleep, but my kid is a deep sleep.
Mine are not.
Oh, Alice will sleep through. She could sleep through a freight train.
Good to know.
But also the highway maybe
Yeah,
is like
that's
kind
true.
of loud.
Like muffling the noise.
Yeah, and
Makes
another
sense.
thing would
They're
be
out in the open.
the kids are, and then the car isn't. So the sound may have been secluded just to, I don't know.
Who
Sorry.
knows?
Do you want me to ask them?
Yeah.
The children.
Yes, the children. Obviously not the parents.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. It's fine. It's fine.
Rip.
So JD likely heard the they had been dead since about 2 a.m. And if the motive was robbery, the guy was terrible at it because the wife was still clutching onto her purse, and she still had all of her jewelry on her. So he
Sucks.
yeah, the purse had $147 in it. Her expensive jewelry was untouched. And the only thing that was taken was JD's wallet, which had $60
Oh
in it
my gosh, $60. You took those kids' parents away from them.
for $60.
What a piece of trash.
Yep. So the medical examiner performed an autopsy, and Mrs. Welsh received 4 shots to the head. JD received 4 shots to the head and Eartha 3. So he really kind of did
Dang.
overkill on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. The boys, along with their deceased parents, were transported to Prescott, Arizona, and their aunt came and picked up the boys. So I just can't imagine. That's just awful.
Yeah.
The FBI performed ballistic testing on the .22 caliber slugs, but no real evidence presented itself. Law enforcement, as well as residents of Siegelman, Arizona, searched desperately for the murderer. They were like shook. So, and the police did arrest a couple of suspects, several of them, and none of the evidence would stick. So they had to let them go, or I should say charges. On June 8th, 1961.
That's my birthday. Sorry.
Well, this is a really sad part for your birthday.
Oh.
The same night as the murders.
Oh.
Because they started on June 6th.
Oh no.
They
I'm
died on
sorry.
your birthday.
It's
Yeah.
National Friendship Day as well.
I'll be your friend.
Thank you.
You're a friend of the world.
I am.
Oh my gosh. The same night as the murders, a waitress named Birdie worked her shift at Johnson's Coffee Shop in Siegelman. Early in the evening, a young diner came in and ordered coffee. However, he only had a nickel to his name. So,
Interesting.
yeah, Birdie felt sorry for him, and she's like, "Boo, I got you."
Oh, Birdie.
Yeah. He's like, "Can I have coffee?" And she's like, I got it. I got it.
Keep
Don't
the
worry.
change,
Keep
honey.
the change."
I love the wink.
Yeah. But then he came back around 2:30 to 3 o'clock in the morning.
This is the same day.
Yeah, the same night.
Right. Shift.
Immediately after the murders. And I mean, obviously she didn't know that the murders happened.
Right.
But he came in again and he's like, "I got a crisp $20 bill. Can I get a full meal with some tomato juice, honey?" And she's like, "The heck? I just bought you coffee and now you have $20?
Right? You gonna buy Birdie a cup of coffee now?
Yeah, seems sus, but all right." So Birdie thought the whole thing was sus.
Yeah.
The man, the money, and even the time of the day. She's like, "Why are you coming in and getting tomato juice at 3 o'clock in the
Tomato
morning?
juice?
It's 3 o'clock in the morning, dude. What are you doing?" What's with the tomato juice?
No, maybe all that blood just made him want some tomato juice. Was it tomato
it's
juice?
Tomato juice.
He wanted tomato juice.
Yeah.
Tomato juice.
Tomato juice.
Who just comes in and orders
He
tomato
wanted some
juice?
V8 and
Why? Why
he
would
gotta
you come
get
and grab it?
He's got to get his vegetables in. He's like,
Just
can I
seems
get a pound?
really random.
I want a pound of bacon and some tomato juice to level it out.
And
for my
all the bacon
cholesterol.
and eggs you have.
Please.
No,
I know what
please.
I'm up. I know what I'm about.
I know what I'm
son.
about, son.
So she's like, that's really weird. So when she got home from work, she was telling her husband, like, this guy, like, I bought him coffee, felt sorry for him. And then he comes in and gives me $20 and asks for a meal and tomato juice. Isn't that weird? He ordered tomato juice and the husband's like, whoa, that's super weird.
Super weird.
Sorry, hun. I hope you have a good night. I'm off to work because it's morning time now.
Thanks for the gossip.
Yeah. And so then she's like, all right, bye. Have a great day, being the officer. And he's like, all right, hun.
Oh, shit.
And guess what his first call was that morning?
Oh,
The murderers.
tomato juice guy.
Tomato juice guy. So he's like, whoa, this is weird. So the unnamed diner drifted from South to Phoenix on June 21st. He robbed and shot a gas station attendant named Edward Smith. Then he headed to Fort Scott, Kansas.
Did he kill him?
Yes.
Okay.
Then he headed to Fort Scott, Kansas, where he was apprehended because he shot that guy. And the interrogation revealed two things. His name was James Abner Bentley, and he was in Siegelman on the night of JD and Eartha's
What
murder.
a coinkydink.
Mm-hmm. So James Bentley attempted suicide twice in the Kansas jail, but was unsuccessful. And mind you, so he got arrested for not their murders. He got arrested for this other
Okay. For the
gas station murder.
right.
And Bentley admitted that he and his friend Fred Waldo participated in the attempted murder in Phoenix. And officers learned that
Waldo.
Bentley was wanted in Fresno, California for the robbery and killing of a liquor store owner, Homer Bryan May. Bentley and Waldo were tried in California for that murder, and both of them were found guilty. Waldo received a life sentence, and Bentley got the death penalty.
Good.
Yep. So Bentley was confined in San Quentin State Prison while he waited for his date in California's gas chamber. He bragged to a fellow prisoner about killing a family out in Arizona, and how he didn't kill the children.
Oh my gosh.
'Cause
You're a
that's-
saint.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Sorry for yelling in
He's
everyone's
like,
ears.
yeah, I killed these people on Route 66.
But
let
I
me tell-
didn't kill their children.
I didn't kill the children. So guess what? I'm still going to heaven.
Yep. Ew.
And so obviously when word got around to the officers and to the detectives, they're like, that sounds like something that sounds exactly like the Welsh's murders.
And the tomato juice.
Mm-hmm. So California officers sent a photograph to Miss Birdie, the coffee shop lady.
Oh.
And she's like, oh my gosh, that is the guy that totally swindled me out of a cup of coffee. And so she's like, or they were like, yeah, that's definitely probably the murderer.
Definitely, probably.
Bentley was charged with a homicide, but he was never tried because he was already on death row.
Okay.
Yeah. After all, you can't kill a man twice.
True that.
And trial would have been a waste of time and effort.
And money.
Yes, and money. So for this reason, some authors, some, people that read about this and investigate this, these murders say that it's still considered unsolved, but it's pretty solved.
Yeah. I'd say so.
Yeah, because he was never actually held accountable for the murders. He died by execution on January 23rd, 1963.
It's my mom's birthday.
Aww.
Sorry.
He was only 27 years old. So
Dang.
the boys settled into their new lives in California where they were well adjusted. Years went by and the world had forgotten, the way that their parents had died. And the killer who left them to discover the tragedy. And a lot of the residents of Siegelman, though, still remember the 4 orphans that were left on Route 66.
Oh, good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's sad, but that's good that they were never forgotten by them.
Yep. And so that's the Route 66 murders.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
I mean, awful, but that was a good one. I liked it. I like
tomato
the
juice
tomato
guy.
juice. Yes. That damn tomato juice guy swindled me out of a cup of coffee.
Could you imagine, like, you're just, like, telling your husband, like, oh, the whole situation is just weird. And he's, like, packing his lunch, and he's like, because she's all riled up from a night shift and, just really getting it. And he's just like, nice, honey.
Great.
He's pouring his thermos of coffee, and he's like, all right, well, love you. Kiss on the cheek. And then he walks out, and he gets a call, and they're like, murder on Route 66. And he's like, what? And he's like, whoa.
Tomato juice guy. I love it.
So, anyways.
I hope that if there's a documentary out there, I hope the tomato juice is included in that.
If it's not the whole story.
I'm calling whoever does it
Producers.
and telling them, look,
Yeah.
you missed a very important fact.
One of the main characters.
Tomato juice.
Yes.
Not tomato soup. Tomato juice.
It was tomato juice.
Yes. Do you want to hear a neighborhood story?
Yes.
I found this on Google, and it is just a sticky note that some guy left on someone else's apartment door.
Okay.
And it said, hey, did you guys move? Your Wi-Fi isn't working anymore. Hope it's crossed out. You're okay. XO Nick.
Nick. Buddy. Oh, your wife. Did you move? They're like, no, we just learned how to.
Who uses other people's Wi-Fi? I don't use other people's Wi-Fi.
I've never used other people's
I can't
Wi-Fi.
even reach it. Like, I can see it on my phone, but, like, I can't
I
reach
would
them.
never be able to.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have a guest Wi-Fi, but we don't ever use it.
Oh.
I don't know. It's just something that was offered.
And just threw it on there.
Yeah.
Made you feel more luxurious.
Yes. Like, if our guests want to log into our Wi-Fi, they can type in this password.
We had our smaller Christmas tree that we had. It's nothing to do with this, but we have our big Christmas tree that we just got like a year ago, and then we have our small little tiny puny Christmas tree.
Yeah.
And now we can use that as our second Christmas tree, and it makes us feel very like important and luxurious and like fancy.
Yeah.
It's just little things like that that make you feel like you have money
the
or something.
luxury, yes.
It's like, oh, I'm rich. I have 2 Christmas trees.
As we're living in middle class.
as that Christmas tree was like $20, and I bitch every single year I have to put it up because it has the fake snow on it and it gets everywhere.
But it's so pretty.
It is so pretty, especially with white lights.
I need to get a new Christmas tree this year.
Yes, you do.
I threw mine out last year.
Good. Now you'll be forced to get one.
Yeah, that's why I was like, no, we're not doing this, because last year I was like, no, I'll just throw it away when I get the new one. This year I was like, threw it out.
Yep.
And I'm so proud of myself.
Good job, buddy.
Until Christmas rolls around and they're like $400 a piece.
Maybe they'll go on sale over summer online or something.
That's what I'm going to keep.
Like on those deals, on those Facebook deals.
I'm going to keep checking because I don't want to fork out $400.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Me neither.
Did I tell you I tried to buy one from Lowe's? When we came back from California, there was one flocked tree left at Lowe's, and it was like on display. And they were like, I don't know, you'd have to talk to this person in that department because we can't just like sell you things on display normally. And I was like, okay. So I went down and I tracked this guy down, and I was like, listen, I want to buy that display. And he's like, no, it's mine. And I was like, well, like, what do you mean it's yours? And he said, I literally brought it from home and put it on display for fun. And I was like, how much can I pay you for it? I will like give you $250.
You should have told him your story.
I should have. That would
Probably
have
would have like cried and then like, you can have it for
you
free.
can have it for free. No, I was like offering him like $250 for it because that's what I was willing to pay, and he's like, "No, my wife would kill me." And he's like, "Don't bring it.
Why
to
did you bring it
freaking
to
Lowe's.
work?
Don't bring it to Lowe's
During the
then."
Christmas season.
I know, I was so mad. It was after Christmas.
What? You ding dong.
Wait, no, it wasn't after Christmas because Rick wasn't here, but it was like Christmas season.
Oh,
Yeah.
see? Could have used the sap story and everything.
I like to save it for reasons.
Yeah, good
More
reasons.
important reasons.
I don't blame you. I would too.
All right, we're gonna get out of here.
Yeah.
Here, this is you.
To listen, you can find us on all the platforms: iTunes, Spotify, Google, Audible, wherever. Please review and rate us on iTunes. It really helps us. I believe you can also review and definitely rate and possibly review on Audible and Spotify. Also follow us and like us on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram at WWTN Podcast. Our website is what'swiththeneighbors.com.
And on there, you can find a link to our merch. And on our merch website, or merch page right now, you can find a link to our paint night.
Yes,
which
sign up for the paint night, guys.
It's coming up in about
Yes.
2 weeks.
Yep.
And
You can also get $10 off.
yep,
All capital letters, sassy, and then the number 10.
yep, Sassy 10, SASSY, and our paint night's going to be awesome. It's we're going to have an instructor from Yay Maker, or formerly known as Paint Night, and she's going to instruct us how to paint a sassy squash. We're going to have some fun. We're going to chat with you guys, tell short stories, whatever, just hang out. So, and it's all virtual also.
Yep.
So-
And anyone can join anywhere. It'll be at 4 p.m. May 21st, Saturday.
Yep. And then you can also find a link.
That's Alaska time, by the way. Sorry.
Correct. Alaska time. It's 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can find our Patreon, which is patreon.com/WWTN podcast. On there, you can be on our donor bus. For $3 a month, you get exclusive content. And for $5 a month, you can get, you can get exclusive content and our episodes unedited and videoed. Feel free to slide into our DMs with any questions, comments, story suggestions, and your own personal paranormal or true crime stories. We strive once a month to have listener episodes. And our email is wwtnpodcast@gmail.com. And have you checked in on the neighbors?
What's with the neighbors?
Bring Amy out. Yeah. Happy Mother's Day, moms.
Yeah. Happy Mother's Day. I hope
You
you guys
guys-
are chillaxing, drinking your mimosas.
Yeah. Just have a great day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Relax.
Relax and listen to murder podcasts and paranormal podcasts.
Listen to us, guys.
Again, listen to the next episode before this one.
Why?
If you didn't. If this is the first time listening. Why do I always kind of make things awkward?
So awkward.